Don't you see? Underneath.
Big Jawhdin Podcast, episode motherfucking 48. Let's go!
Don't you see?
Yeah, stuck in my ways. I done grew a lot, yeah, I grew from the pain. Niggas talk a lot, but they ain't doing a thing. Niggas talk a lot, but they ain't doing a thing. Big Jawhdin slack, yeah, doing a lot. With a bad bitch and then I park in her lot. When I'm gone, some other niggas try to park, give a spot. It's either you are or you not. I done came from the fucking bottom, so it's only fucking right that I gotta make my way up to the motherfucking top. I'm headed to the top, little nigga, yeah. Headed in the right direction, you already know though. I can't fuck with a nigga or a bitch that's so-so. I can't fuck with a nigga or a bitch that's so-so. Bitch, I'm lit like a light in the night. Bitch, I'm up like a motherfucking kite. Everybody got wrongs, everybody got rights. Everybody got wrongs, everybody got rights. Do you think I had wings, how I never fell down? I just want the crown, I just want the fucking crown. Bitch, I'm the best in my city, I just want the fucking crown. And they on the wave, and bitch, they on the motherfucking sound. Yeah, and they just tryna steal the swag, they just tryna steal the fucking wave, they just tryna steal the sound. They tryna blow, yeah, they hate the sound. Yeah, they hate, bitch, you late, bitch, you late. Yeah, stuck in my ways. I done grew a lot, yeah, I grew from the pain. Niggas talk a lot, but they ain't doing a thing. Niggas talk a lot, but they ain't doing a thing. Big Jawhdin slack, yeah, doing a lot. With a bad bitch and then I park in her lot. When I'm gone, some other niggas try to park, give a spot. Stuck in my ways. I done grew a lot, yeah, I grew from the pain. Niggas talk a lot, but they ain't doing a thing. Niggas talk a lot, but they ain't doing a thing. Big Jawhdin slack, yeah, doing a lot. Get a bad bitch and then I park in her lot. And when I'm gone, some other niggas try to park in the spot. Playing with me. Big Jawhdin Podcast, episode motherfucking 48. That's doing a lot. By Jawhdin, myself. Only on SoundCloud. Yeah. So go get that. Go listen to that. Go stream that.
Don't you see?
You gotta go stream that, man. Hardest rapper in Kansas City, best podcast in Kansas City. Shout out to myself. Shout out to my motherfucking self. Doing a lot, man. Doing a lot, man. We doing a lot, man. Alright, the motherfucker finally in it. Alright, so yes, let's get to the introduction. Big Jawhdin Podcast, episode motherfucking 48. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much if you are seeing me right now. If you are watching me right now, thank you very much. If you are listening right now, thank you very much. You know, Christmas came, you know what I mean? But before I get to that, I just want to shout out to everybody out there who especially the parents, man, who still provided Christmas gifts. Niggas is buying PS5s for a ridiculous price. I'm not doing that. I'm not spoiling my kids to even think I would do some stupid shit like that. So, yeah, if it's retail price, I got you. But, nah, I'm not doing the $1,000 for no PS5. It ain't that deep, bro. But, yeah, shout out to everybody out there. Shout out to everybody who is still alive during this terrible time of COVID still. Shout out to... I don't really know. Like, yeah, everybody that got gifts for their kids, man. And, you know, you had a good Christmas, even though you can't really go out and see family. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that still did their thing for Christmas. Happy holidays to all. Yes, Big Jawhdin Podcast, episode motherfucking 48. Now, I got that out the way. Oh, man. Let me first start off with my Christmas gifts. I was thinking my kids are 9 and 7 now. Man, look, and I got a 2-year-old, so yeah. But still, I am I could not. I didn't know what the fuck to buy these damn kids, bro. It's like I've been doing this for years, and it comes to a point, a certain age, where the parent is like, "What the fuck do I give them? I'm not giving them no PS5. I'm not giving you no new console. You're fine with the one you have. You only play Fortnite, so you know what I mean. Of course, V-Bucks is a given, but I was really mind boggled until I saw something on my Instagram. I ain't gonna hold you. But no, so it was these water guns. And I don't know why it popped up on my Instagram, but I said, fuck yeah. So basically, it's these new generation water guns. I forgot the name of it. I wish I could shout them out because my kids love it. I love it. But it was $300, but it came with 2 water guns. Now, hear me out. Hear me out. These water guns, you put the gun in, they look dope. You put the gun in the water, like a tub of water, and it just automatically slurp up the water. That's dope. And it does it like in 30 seconds. Promise you to God. And then it has like a little digital meter that's saying 100%. So like I'm pretty sure every shot is 3%. And that motherfucker just and it's like a bullet of fucking water, bro. That shit is amazing. Amazing. Kids loved it. I loved it. We had a little water gun fight. It was dope. When that shit hit you, it's like of just water though, so it's kind of like cool. But I guess that was like my main gift. Got clothes, got little petty stupid shit. But yeah, man, it turned out to be a great Christmas. Kids loved it. Happy. They got new shoes, new clothes, new. You know what I mean? Us parents, we got to get away with the clothes and the shoes as Christmas gifts. Like I'm full supporter of that shit because, you know what I'm saying? It's Christmas. Why not? Nigga, kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You heard me? But that's what I got from my kids for Christmas. Now I look at rappers. I wanted to bring this up. Y'all cannot be looking at a rapper's Instagram during Christmas is useless. It's only gonna make you mad. It's only gonna make you mad, bro. These niggas is getting cars for Christmas, big ass watches, bezeled the fuck out, chains. I'm like, nobody competing with that. Chanel bags for the women. I'm like, yo, wow, this nigga Travis Scott got his daughter a fucking chariot. This nigga rich. Hey, bro, that shit will piss you off if you look at that shit. I'm like, bro, nobody trying to see that right now. Read the room. Read the fucking room. I'm about to unfollow you niggas. That's what I say. I gotta unfollow y'all, follow y'all back. Because now is not the time to be watching you niggas flex on my shit while I'm flexing my shit. And my shit ain't nearly cost as much as yours. But nah, man, shout out to everybody out there. I see, I know rappers love flexing their Christmas gift. Fuck, my wrist just locked up. But yeah, I know rappers love flexing their Christmas gifts, bro. Hell, I would too if I was rich. But it's still fuck Santa Claus. And I'm going to bring this up one more again. Just in case y'all forgot that I brought this up. But I remember saying this a while ago, actually. Probably last year, around this time. What did I say? Santa Claus. Okay, let's. Hey, come on now. If your kids is watching and they believe in Santa Claus, you might want to skip this part because I'm dropping bombs on Santa. Santa, you catching strays. I do not fuck with you. I don't like you. I don't never even thought that you was. I don't like it. I don't love it. I don't care about it. Fuck what I tell my kids that a white man, a fat white man, came down the chimney. Hey, I live in an apartment, so I don't have a chimney. It don't have a fireplace in it, so don't do that. You are not. No, I'm not telling my kids that. I'm not telling. Look, does that. I told my baby mama, you could put some of your gifts from Santa. I'm not doing that shit. Fuck Santa. Put some of yours as. I want my kids to know that daddy bought them. I worked hard all year. All fucking year I worked hard. And you want me to give that hard work to a white man? It's bad enough all the white privilege is going on. Y'all want me to literally work hard all year and say, hey, We got a white guy that can actually deliver the presents, or you can make your kids think him that he delivered it. No! White man, no! Fuck Santa. Fuck Santa. Fuck the elves. Fuck the reindeers. The shit is all fake. I'm tired of lying. Like, you know, I'm not lying to my kids about that. Grow up, kid. It's the real world. You're getting grown. 9 years old. You just still trying to believe in Santa. Y'all don't shut the fuck up about Santa. That nigga's not real. I'm gonna tell you that right now, my nigga. But no, man, that is just the stupidest idea. Whoever made up that idea, your whole family need to get shot. Because that is stupid, bro. Why would you even assume some shit like that to a nigga? Why would you even assume that? At least make them, I mean, you can make them black. But still, get the fuck out of here, Santa. When are we gonna let this Santa shit go? Why come it just can't be Merry Christmas? Why does it has to be revolved around a white man? You see what I'm saying, y'all? Stay woke. I'm woke. I woke up, right? I'm woke. Come on, man. Break the simulation. Who's gonna break that simulation other than the Big Jawhdin podcast? You know, where do you get this kind of content? But nah, man. Yeah, fuck Santa. We never repping you, Santa. Yeah, man. He's big. Like, come on, you would think he would be small with all of the, traveling he does. But hey, who am I? And then hold on. And then before we leave this, and then y'all want me to leave milk and cookies out for the nigga? First off, I'm offended that you even think I got milk and cookies to spare. Second of all, and here's the thing. I got to put out milk and cookies, not fall asleep, and go eat them bitches. Or you know what I did this year? I didn't even eat them. I threw them bitches right in the trash, and I left a little bit of milk, left like a half a cookie. And my kid wanted to put out goldfish. I said, okay, I'll add some goldfish. This nigga really pushing it. Kind of made me mad. But I still did it in the heart. Because it's like, I get it. You want to give them a sense of imagination. I get it. But I also don't get how it has to be a white man. Why? They just riddle me that. Why? Well, my nigga, Saint Nick, is that the black one? Is Saint Nick and Santa Claus the same? See, y'all just making shit up as y'all go, bro. Y'all all confused and mind boggled. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not putting the world's problems and joys on my kids. We doing this shit on our own. Ain't that right, Strike? Ain't that right, Paulo? Ain't that right, Atlas? Come on, man. Shout out to my kids, man. Love them dearly. Seeing they smiles on their faces, seeing them get happy when they open their gifts. That's all that it really. That's all that really mattered. You know what I mean? Just seeing these kids smile, seeing them happy. I love that. I love that about Christmas. Everybody's happy, and you always got a few people that's mad, but it's like, nigga, get over it. But that is just one thing I have to bring to the table. I hope everybody had a happy holidays. And oh yeah, fucking shout out to Jalil. You can find him at Quasar Muhammad on social media. Some Quasar, salute Quasar. That nigga got Quasar somewhere in it. But shout out to Jalil, man, for winning $100 second annual Big Jawhdin podcast holiday giveaway. Gave out $100 on Christmas. Yes. Now I'm minus $100 in my bank account. It's cool though. I do it for the strength. Come on, y'all. What other podcast in Kansas City did that? Oh, wait. Let me stop. Nigga, 103.3 ain't even doing that. I don't even know what 103.3. They used to give out $103. All right, that's genius. I ain't gonna hold you. But they probably do 1,000 on Christmas, I think. But still, man, we will make it to that. We'll make it to that with the Big Jawhdin podcast and my supporters helping me. I need my supporters so that way I can make deals. And got a little bit more news. It just keeps coming, y'all. It just keep coming like a motherfucking broke faucet. Ah! But anyway, yeah, man. As of January 5th, the latest, I will be a CEO. The podcast, you'll see it'll be up under an actual business. I'll be able to monetize. And yeah, so I'm pretty excited about that. Big ups to myself for going into business this year without a bitch help, without a nigga help, just all me by myself. Just these 2 hands and these 2 feet and these 10 toes and these 2 ears and these 2 eyes and these 2 nostrils and this 1 nose and these 2 lips and 1 tongue and hella teeth and this 1 mouth. Went into business. CEO status. Also, there's more news coming. I don't know if you've seen it or not while you've been watching, but I kind of did something. I don't know. It's just a face tattoo. I don't know. Oh, Jawhdin, don't get a face tattoo. Yeah, don't tell me what to do, bro. If anything, I'm going to do it. If I already said it, I'm going to do it. I told y'all that. I think I said it last podcast. If I said it, I'm do it. I don't cap. There's no cap in my rap. This is a part of the brand. That's what I get to say now. That's my excuse. Oh, it's a part of the brand. Oh, man. We about to take this thing to the next level. Somebody is getting it next year. I'm sorry. I gotta sacrifice one of you fuck niggas for the strength of the podcast. It's cool though. So I hope everybody on that shit, because if you're not on that shit, I'm coming at you full speed. Be ready. Yeah, shout out to Josh. Boy, get the fuck down. Shout out to Josh for that's my guy. He hit me up, or I hit him up. And he said, yeah, man, he squeezed me in because, you know, around this time it gets, you know, that's what you gotta have a tattoo. You gotta have a tattoo guy. You gotta have a tattoo guy. I one of these days I'm gonna go and explain all of my guys. Because you got to have a guy for everything. But, yeah, man, got my mom's initials. You know, RIP to my mom. Love her to death. You know, motivation out the ass. Just, you know, that alone. But every time I see it, you know, it's just like a thing. Like, it helped me remind myself. You know, like, don't forget your mom. But, yeah, other than that, I hit them with the old English. It say LMT. That's for LaWanda Michelle Tiggs, my mom. I love her to death. And so I had to do that, man. So it's on the strength, you know what I mean? Everything that my mom has provided. You know, we grew up and I didn't even expect to go this deep into it, but, you know, I grew up in less fortunate environments. And my mom actually worked hard to get us out that environment to a more or less, if that makes sense, environment. And then when we went to Kansas, boy, when my mama lived in Kansas, when we lived in Kansas for a little bit, we said, oh, no, we not leaving. That's when we were all like grown, or not grown, but in high school and stuff. And then we get to make our own decisions. So both my brothers left, and then, of course, I left. Took a little bit longer for me because I had to take care of my little sister. But definitely got the fuck up out of there, moved in with my friends. Then all of that stuff, you know, always lived with a few friends. I probably lived with like 4 friends. But yeah, man, I mean, shout out to all those friends that let me stay with them. Shout out to my mom, most importantly, who got, like, you know what I mean? My mom was never the type to stay somewhere more than like 2 years, 3 years max. Like, that's like max, nigga. And when I say max, 3 years is a lot for my mama. Y'all don't even know how many elementary schools I went to, how many middle schools I went to, how many middle schools is only 2 years. 2 or 3 years, depending on where you at. And yes, like in middle school, I went to a middle school and started off in 6th grade, and then I went to a middle school in 7th grade. 7th grade, then I went to a middle school in 8th grade, then, you know, 9th grade. Go to high school. But it's just crazy. Like, and I thank my mom for that, because it allowed me to see different type of people. You know what I mean? A different world, like a different perspective. Like, I remember when I first met white people, it's like, oh shit, these niggas ain't that bad. They're actually nice as fuck. And we gonna get into that with Cat Williams here later on the LMFAO segment. But man, I really thank my mom for that, man. Like, moving me around. Some people don't like it. Some people want to stay with their friends. I mean, I get it. I'm pretty sure I did, but in the long run, it kind of helped me. I know a lot of people, I may not talk to them every single day. I may not, but I know. And if something comes up to where I can use them, I'm pretty sure I can hit them up. Hey, you know who this is. Come on now. Big Johnny from the Big Johnny Podcast. Quit playing with me. Put some respect on my name. But anyway, yeah, man. Big CEO status. January 5th is a new dawn. We pushing harder. We coming stronger. Pause. And we going to do this thing. When I keep saying we, I keep saying me. I want y'all to know that in the podcast. Like, that's the we. Me in my podcast. And it's all me. So, I will be pushing harder, going further, trying to secure deals, sponsorships, like all of that goes into play. Y'all don't know like all of the stuff that you have to do. And I think I'm doing pretty good for a solo act, especially with a podcast. Especially with it a lot of I watched some solo podcast, and man, it's hard. A lot of them be 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Man, look, Everyday Struggle is gone now, which I wanted to talk about that. But yeah, we'll go right to it. Everyday Struggle is gone now. I don't know what or why. I kind of do think I know why. I feel like they didn't think that Everyday Struggle was an asset. That's my personal opinion. But I will say that was a great show. And then it sucks because it went from this many minutes to this many minutes. It got lower and lower and lower. And then these niggas was doing 20 minutes. We at 20 minutes right now. Slack, get the fuck back before I fuck you up. Gone. Anyway, this nigga want to play, of course. Always when I want to pod. But I wish I could see him right now. Nigga's stupid. But anyway, fucking nigga distracted me. Everyday Struggle. So, Everyday Struggle, like, I watched it, bro. I started off watching it when I started off his first episode, Joe and them, and you can kind of see that they grew together and everything like that. Probably one of my favorite podcasts, Everyday Struggle. And the Joe Budden podcast. I watched that. And it goes to show when you're in business. It's like everybody, like those Nadeska, DJ Ackerman, they're all their own entity. Like nobody is saying like, hey, this is just us, the three amigos. No, we're not a group. We're not a boy band or girl band, whatever the fuck you want to call it. So I get that part. Like everybody eventually has to, you know what I mean, go their own way. But what's crazy is then they did, like, I thought that's when it was going to end, when they kept on looking for different people to be on the third host. And then Wayno stuck around. And Wayno actually worked. I honestly believe Wayno worked. But I think what people wanted was a Joe and Academics. And I think, honestly, Joe and Academics is going to do something. I would not. I think they will. Simply off the strength of how they work together. This nigga Joe yelling at Academics. Academics saying, bro, you wildin'. You know what I'm saying? It was always a good thing. New school versus old school. It was a great couple. Pause. But love the Everyday Struggle. Shout out to Everyday Struggle. Shout out to all the gems that you guys dropped on that show alone. Like, and that's another thing. Like, that's why I like DJ Academics, because he will tell, like, he will drop some gems. He will really drop gems like DSP. Like, you'll learn these type of things that you didn't even know. Like, I learned so much that I didn't even know off of Joe Budden and DJ Academics and even Wayno period of time. Like, and you didn't even know that a Wayno existed until that. I didn't know. You know what I mean? And that's what I love. Like, there's so many people in the industry, bro. It's crazy, bro. You just had to have great networking skills. And that is what the Big Jawhdin Podcast is doing next year. We networking! Hit me up. Come on, man. Look, I don't want to spoil the beans, but I'm in the works of something. I don't want to bring it out until it's happening. But you already know I'm doing my thing. But, yeah, man, shout out to Everyday Struggle. You guys have done everything in your power to keep that thing afloat. I just started hating the 20-minute episodes and the 30-minute episodes. I'm like, what the fuck is this? It came off quick as fuck. It's like you watch it, it's like, damn. Then you got ads in the middle, so it's like, what the fuck? But let's get to it. Lil Durk, new music. Lil Durk came out in Playboy Carti. That's all I've heard so far. And I'm going to let y'all know now, The Man on the Moon 3, Kid Cudi, I love you, but I haven't listened to it since. But Lil Durk is, he's just being Lil Durk. But Playboy Carti, let's talk about it. Let me get my shit off. I love albums like this, where it's either you love it or you hate it. Niggas did not like Yeezus. I still play Yeezus. It's a lot of albums that I could just say that niggas did not like because niggas is doing something different. Like everybody thought Carti was gonna go. I mean, he did that still, but he had that grown voice. He had that kind of in his voice. But I like it. That Slayer and that Control are probably, and it's one more on there that I can't think off the top of my head, but he got 3 hits. And it's like, why are y'all mad about that? Of course, that Me Go Hard, so that's 4. He got some bangers on there. Out of all the it's long, and I like that he did that. He made it long for his fans. And, he gave him something to, listen to. Like, you're going to listen. Like, a lot of people are going to listen to that, no matter what. But I'm not going to sit here and say it's trash. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say it's trash. I'm going to say I don't want to say he hit it right on the nail, but I will say what's the word I'm looking for? It's not mid, it's like right in between mid and fire. If that makes any fucking sense. That's just my take, my opinion. I think it's pretty good. Especially, another thing is you're probably listening to it wrong. Who is sitting down and just listening to Playboy Carti? You gotta be lit. What? That nigga be tweaking in his ad-libs. The what? The sex, sleep. And then they just be doing that. Beep, beep, beep. I could do a whole song with just ad-libs or Carti ad-libs. See, that's what you should have did. Just name a song and call it ad-libs. Beats are dope. Everything, you know what I'm saying? The cover art is super dope. But yeah, I think he stuck to brand, and he's really on the everybody's talking about Kanye West on the Kanye West has a whole fucking it's his song. Like, it's literally a Kanye West song on that album. Like, this nigga is speaking for 20 seconds at the end. Carti. 20, 30-second max. And Kanye West did a whole verse. And that was it. Like, it was Kanye West's verse, and then fucking, what was this song called? Something about Take Me to the Moon or some shit like that. What is that shit? I don't even know, bro. Let me go see real quick. Because I gotta, hey, what is this song with Kanye West on it? It's the second song. Go to the Moon. And that's all that nigga Playboy Carti said at the end. Go to the moon. I'm going to the moon. I go 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 to the moon. What, nigga, moaning? Why are you moaning? Are you moaning, Carti? It's art. You say, hey, I don't know. What they call it these days? Art? Yeah. But no, I mean, I honestly think that shit is fucking crazy. Pretty cool album. And I think the more you listen to it, the better it gets. Just like Yeezus. I think that's his Yeezus. No, I don't. But, because it's still the same sound. But, fucking, let me get over this shit. Lil Pump, man, look. I'm going to tell y'all now, bro. I do not fuck with Lil Pump. Oh, God, it's happening. I do not fuck with Little Pump. I only heard one song. Well, I heard 2 songs. Gucci Gang and the Kanye West song. You're such a fucking hoe. I love it. Yeah. But I will say this. This nigga here, I don't know how he does it. I think he's an industry plant personally. All he does is just say fuck people. This nigga said fuck J. Cole, and then nigga went sitting at an interview with him. And then he goes and say fuck Eminem. Like he just says fuck people, and that's he just does stupid shit and then drop a song, or you know what I'm saying, or do something to kind of go back. Oh man, this nigga literally said fuck J. Cole. J. Cole said okay, gave him an interview. What are you saying fuck J. Cole for? Blah, 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 blah. You go watch that interview. That nigga's a bitch. Lil Pump is a whole hoe. Like he's a whole bitch. Like you're not hard. You don't throw hands. Stop it. You just want attention. You just clout chasing. You literally clout chasing. And there's nothing like who cares? Like nobody important cares about a Lil Pump. Only kids. Ignorant ass fucking immature kids. That could be my only assumption. Like, who gives a fuck about a Lil Pump? What is your talent? What is your artistry? What good music do you have? Talking about fuck Eminem, fuck J. Cole, nigga. I wish you would, boy. I stand up for them niggas if they don't stand up for themselves. Y'all better quit. Put some respect on Eminem name. Put some respect on J. Cole name. Lil Pump, you need to stop, bro. Just stop. My nigga Famous Dex went to rehab. The nigga definitely looked like he needed to go to rehab. So shout out to Famous Dex for that. We don't want to see people down and out. You know what I mean? Another black man down and out. I don't give a fuck who you are. Even if you Lil Pump, I don't, don't be, yeah. And what's funny is Lil Pump is growing up. So nigga got hella facial hair. And he's basically getting old. So I wonder what's going to happen when he's 30. Stay tuned on the Big Jawhdin Podcast, episode 88. When he's 30. I don't know. But this 48, we almost in our 50s. Come on, quit playing with me. Oh, man, I should have did that. But anyway, let's get into the segments, man. Quit playing with me. Put some respect on my name. I ain't did my commercial in a while. I gotta do a new commercial, man. This shit's getting out of hand, man. There's so much to think about, so much to do. That's some deep shit, bro. I was gonna read some deep shit. I was gonna read some deep shit that I just seen, but it's cool. Let's get back to the pod. I'm live. So, oh man, let's get back to, we got Jawhdin in Nature, Lmfao, and For the Love of Hip Hop. I guess those are my main three. We can call it that. I got some other ones, but I had the Hot or Not, but I think that's a little bit discriminatory to women, and I don't want to do that every single time. You know what I mean? But I also think it's a very manly thing to do. A good convo to have. Man, I missed the Hot or Not. That shit was dope. Let's see what we got here. Jawhdin in Nature. So yeah, we's doing parasites all month. Hey, look. I was gonna do a human parasite, but I'm gonna tell y'all eat the fuck now. I don't got the stomach for it, bro. Dad, these niggas is nasty, bro. Niggas is nasty. Boy, get the fuck on. So, as far as human parasite, bro, hookworms and all of this crazy shit, bro, I'm trying to tell y'all, like, I don't have the stomach for it. I'm gonna try again maybe, but I couldn't do it today. I said that shit is fucking good. I can't look at it. Like I can't look at it. I'm not that guy. Like I could probably watch a pimple being popped, and even within, I'm like, you like this? Like I'm that dude. Like I don't like blood. I don't like none of that shit. It's nasty. Oh my God. So we still with the mind controller parasites because these niggas is wild. Put it up there, Big Jawhdin Podcast, episode motherfucking 48. This is the segment of Jawhdin in Nature, where basically right now this month we're doing parasites. So I'm looking into all the parasites, and because parasites is so wild, bro. Like I said, I read out the definition before, and it's basically an organism that needs another organism to live and to continue the life cycle. So imagine that. So they really got to think shit out. And they small as fuck, usually. So here we go. This one got a couple of them in it. So enjoy Big Jawhdin Podcast, episode motherfucking 48. And this is Jawhdin in Nature. And you already know this smoke we doing parasites. Fuck with me!
Life zombies. Eric Williams from Delaware was mopping his kitchen floor when a dead beetle began to mutate in front of his eyes.
Hell no.
From its body, something long and worm-like was emerging.
Oh.
And Eric wasn't the only one to witness this miniature horror.
No idea what those things are. I see all these strange
Bro, that
hairs
shit
moving
is
around.
fucking crazy.
What do you think that is? No, look at the string just coming out of it.
Oh my god.
All of these records had that one thing in common, be it a mopped floor or nearby puddle. The presence of water was triggering these writhing worms.
That's disgusting.
But what were they? And how had they got into the bodies of these insects?
I don't know why they recorded it.
Biologist
What are you
Janice
doing?
Moore has spent her lifetime
Look at this white
fascinated
woman,
by
like,
this
I know all
particular
about it.
weird event.
She's so happy to get an interview.
Whenever I was a child, I used to see these long worms sort of squiggling around my grandfather's horse trough. And I was told they were horsehair worms, and that is their common name because legend has it that these worms come from horsehairs. Well, in reality, they're parasites, and they're parasites of crickets, grasshoppers, that sort of animal. These parasites live inside, say, the cricket, and grow up to be huge compared to the cricket, all coiled up. The cricket is almost total parasite.
The hairworm larva develops snug inside the host insect's body. But to complete the life cycle, it has to breed. And to do this, it needs to find water. And rather than leave the safety of the host, the hairworm has no qualms with making the poor insect do all of the legwork. This fiendish parasite alters the host's behavior.
So at that point, the cricket becomes almost suicidally attracted to water. And they've been reported to jump into toilets, into dog watering bowls.
And if the hairworm's big enough, the merest hint of moisture can be enough to tempt it out.
What is it? I've never seen anything like that before.
Keep an eye out for these miniature body snatchers, because they're found here in the UK too. In fact, in every corner of the globe, super sneaky parasite species have found ways to get others to do the hard work for them. For example, the mind controller that lurks in German gardens.
I think we
So
talked
there's a
about
really
this one.
fun parasite. The scientific name is Leucochloridium, and it actually lives in the intestinal tract of a variety of songbirds.
The parasitic flatworm reaches maturity inside the digestive system of the bird and casts out its eggs in the bird's droppings. This would be the end of the cycle for Leucochloridium if it weren't for the garden snail that finds bird droppings irresistible.
When they eat these eggs, the egg hatches, and the little larval parasite, a flatworm called a trematode, moves into the tentacles of the snail. And there it grows up into a kind of a striped mass.
The snail's tentacle is now one enormous, pulsating flatworm brood sac. But here, our parasitic mastermind encounters a problem. Just like the hairworm, it can't breed in the snail.
crazy.
To lay its eggs, it once again needs to be back inside a bird's intestinal tract. So how does the fickle flatworm complete the cycle? Mind control. It forces the usually reclusive snail upward toward the light. Once exposed, the snail's tentacle is a pulsating grub on a plate.
Birds will look at this and say, aha, good to eat, and they'll eat it. And in that way, the life cycle is complete.
Now, the poor snail is the middleman, It might just get out alive minus a tentacle. But other hosts are not so lucky.
We talked about that one.
Our next parasite requires its host to make the ultimate sacrifice.
So one of the most spectacular examples of zombie behavior is that of ants infected with a fungus.
If you're battling for space in the rainforest, hitching a ride on the back of an ant would seem to be a clever tactic. But it's not nearly clever enough for the cordyceps fungus, which is a bit of a control freak. Mind control, that is. The fungus enters the body through the ant's windpipe, where it begins to extract nutrients from all but its major organs. As the fungus grows, it eats the ant alive, whilst leaving it with just enough of its faculties to move. And the reason why it does this is brilliantly devious. To cast spores, the fungus needs to be high, so it floods the ant's brain with chemicals, forcing it on an upward march. Having reached an optimum height, the ant has served its purpose, and cordyceps devours its brain. Before, with a final flourish, it bursts through the exoskeleton and casts spores into the air.
It's really a wonderful story if you happen to be reading about it, and a really nasty story if you happen to be an ant.
Well, duh. Fucking Christ.
One of my favourite types of body snatchers actually lives in UK waters. The larvae of a species of tapeworm inhabits the stickleback. And just like all of the other parasites we've been looking at, when it needs to breed, it needs another host, in this case, birds. Quite obviously, it doesn't leap out of the mouth of the stickleback into a passing bird. No, what it does is very cleverly modify the stickleback's behaviour, causing it to flip over onto its back and reveal its bright white belly, making it far more obvious to predators like herons. Now, I know it's a sad end for the old stickleback, but you've got to admit that when it comes to parasites, mind control is a fiendishly effective survival technique.
Right.
Bending the will of others for your own gain is not exactly the most
Well, long story short, man, these parasites is like, your mind control is like, they get into the host and they basically take over that. Can you imagine? Like, how do you know that you're being controlled? How do you know that your mind is being controlled? Like, you never really know that because, like, I don't know, man. That's some deep. We can think deep into this shit, but I'm not going there on the podcast, man. But I think it's very interesting. I honestly think people should look more into parasites, not the government, because the government would definitely try to use that ability. And yeah, that's Jawhdin in Nature, Big Jawhdin Podcast, episode motherfucking 48. We're talking, hell, where else do you get this type of content in Kansas City? It's local. I'm a local businessman. CEO status, man. I love it. Come on, man. Quit playing with me. Oh, yeah. All right, let's get into Lmfao. Big Jawhdin Podcast, episode 48. This is the segment of Lmfao where we look at legendary, laughable moments from very legendary comedians. Well, in my opinion, legendary comedians. And this time we got Katt Williams. I forgot which. Y'all would know. Y'all seen this. I hope you've seen this. If you haven't, that's what the Big Jawhdin Podcast is for. Here we go. Katt Williams. I want to say Pimp Chronicles. It doesn't matter. Here we go. Talk your talk, my guy.
Enjoying my motherfucking life. That's all I'm saying. I advise you to do the same. Do shit that make you happy. Go out and get you some white friends. Get you some white motherfucking friends. You ain't gotta sleep with them, but you gonna need them motherfuckers. If you go to jail and call your nigga friends, these motherfuckers will interrogate you more than the goddamn police did. They had your ass on the phone. Where the fuck was you at? What the fuck was you doing? Why the fuck you ain't called me? Not your white friends. Them motherfuckers will be there by the time you hang up the phone, and they'll be madder than you. Just what the fuck did he do?
What the fuck did he do?
Murdered who? Look, I fucking known him for 2 weeks. He wouldn't fucking do something like that. Got a gotta love white people. I don't give a fuck what you say. White people are friendly. You can call them motherfuckers up at 3 o'clock in the morning with the wrong number and they won't even be mad at you. They just, hello? No, I'm sorry, no Shaquita here. Well, what number did you dial? No, it's a 9, not a 7. We'll try it. If it doesn't work, call me back. We'll figure this thing out.
We'll try it. If it doesn't work, just call me back.
It's thanks to white people we know anything about wild animals. You realize that niggas have never in the history of niggerdom discovered a wild animal. Not one, not a wild pit bull, nothing. Because we too cautious. Niggas don't discover shit. We don't get close enough to discover. Niggas take no chances. That what nigga, is that a Rottweiler or a bear? Nigga, go, no, go. Fuck that, go. White people, though, let me say this. Y'all need some nigga friends. Get you some nigga friends. Just don't ever call them your nigga friends. Don't ever. That'll fuck the relationship up. There's my nigger friend. You guys say it all the time. What? White people, you need your nigga friends so they can tell you when shit is not appropriate. First of all, white people, please stop putting them little blue leashes on your children. Please stop doing that. That is only entertainment for niggas. That's all that is. We be excited then the motherfuckers. Look at him, look at him. That's why white kids grow up and kill everybody in the goddamn school, because you done treated them like a German shepherd ever since they was 3. They be in the store like, oh, I want that.
This nigga is fucking stupid, bro. I had to shorten that because we could have went for a while. This nigga is fucking stupid. Shout out to Katt motherfucking Williams. He said y'all been treating y'all kids like a German shepherd though. The nigga we get it. You don't get it, just call me back and we'll figure this thing out. Yo, man. I want to watch that. I'm going to watch that tonight, man, that whole thing. I'm fucking weak. And that's what I love about these segments is, especially like For the Love of Hip Hop and Lmfao, even with, Jawhdin Nature, it's like it just it brings back, good times. Like, especially with the rap and the comedian shit. It takes you back. Like, I remember where I was when this came out. And, I'm just trying to provide good content, people. Who else is doing this in Kansas City? Like, honestly. Y'all niggas is out there taking notes. I promise you to God, these niggas is really out here taking notes, watching my podcast and taking notes. It's cool, it's fine. Just let me know that you're doing it. Come on, man. Get off my dick. Tell me if you're on my dick. Some of y'all on my dick and I ain't even knowing. Like, damn. But yeah, let's keep going. Keep this show going, man. Big Jawhdin Podcast, episode 48. I love it, man. Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know, bro. CEO. You're looking at a CEO. You're looking at somebody who came from the bottom. Came from nothing. Flipped that motherfucker and turned it into something. Nigga, I'm like a bag of weed, nigga. I'm flipping this motherfucker. I'm flipping it. I'm flipping my life. Let's go, man. Snap, you good? We good? Okay, let's go. Next segment is Big Jawhdin. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hold on. Got a burp. This next segment is For the Love of Hip Hop. Think next year I'll bring in a new segment. Why not? But For the Love of Hip Hop, we got dababy. So shout out to dababy, man. Thank you very much for all of the bars you have given us, and all of the art you have given us, all of the all of the entertainment that you provided. So. Yeah, let's get to it. Big Jawhdin Podcast, episode 48. This is For the Love of Hip Hop. And this time we have Big Baby, Lil Baby coming to the stage. Will you come to the stage, please? All right, here we go, baby. Turn up. Let's go.
Man, it's Power 106. It's the LA Leakers, Just Incredible. Yeah. DJ Sour Milk. Mm-hmm. We about to go, baby, man. dababy is here. North Carolina's in the building.
Baby on baby, hold this shit out. You know what I mean?
Going crazy
baby
right
on
now.
Baby.
We're going to get to the bars, though. We on the LA Leakers show.
The Los Angeles Lakers.
dababy is here.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Let's do what we came to do.
Who shot your homeboy? A nigga with a diaper on. Got on the city, girls beating, got a cipher on.
Yeah.
Your girl said she dickin' with the baby, right or wrong. Just gave me head in the rental car while the lights was on. You know me, I be chillin' and coolin'. Know I'm the shit with the music. Since you in love with computers, go look my name up on Google and please don't turn to no groupie. Other niggas be goofy, might as well get some popcorn. We finna make this a movie. Someone laid up with a stallion, letting them haters hate. Eating jumbo shrimp with the steak off of a paper plate. Ballin' on them like Michael Jordan back in '88. Got my dick sucked before my flight, it almost made me late. I'm in a different bracket than rappers, these niggas can't relate. Don't make me get to slapping these rappers, give them a change of face. Made so many racks up a trapper, say I was slanging weight. Put the weed down and start eating, they say I'm gaining weight. Who shot you? That little nigga with the pamper, baby. With 20 pounds of Cali weed inside the hamper, baby. Your girl said she thought
Yeah, man.
I put up with the ball fade like a camper. Who shot you? That little nigga be on Instagram. Do what the fuck he wanna do like he don't give a damn. Just got some head outside the show inside the Sprinter van. They say I'm a fool cause I'm cool and smooth as a ceiling fan. You need to get your boss, I ain't tryna talk to no middleman. I'm charging just to talk nothing personal, I'm a businessman.
Yeah, man.
That's a little something, man. You know what I mean? That's a little something.
The baby is here.
That's cool.
Baby on
That's
baby
cool.
available.
Baby
right
on
now.
baby out now. That's the hardest shit out right now. You know what I mean? I should've came and rap baby on baby.
Appreciate you coming through, man.
Appreciate you having me, man. I'm about to go smoke some weed. Well,
Yeah, that good Cali shit, baby.
Yeah.
It's the LA Leakers on Power 106,
Yeah.
number
Leak
one
that
for
shit.
hip hop.
Leak that.
Liftoff show.
Hey, man. Hey, it was a little bit. I would think that was. You look at the time, nigga. What the fuck? Okay, that's what I did at first, but I said, nah, man. He killed that. No cap. He killed that. Man, he was in LA. I mean, I'm not gonna make an excuse for no other nigga, but he definitely killed that. Had to put that on there because that nigga was flowing. I see what he was doing with the rapper with the baby with the diaper on. Yeah, what he saying? Not the baby with the pepper on, and then he kept on bringing up the diaper. I get it. I get what you did there. I see what you did. I got it, the baby. I get it. But no, that was super hard, man. I got so many in tuck, but I'm waiting for the right moments to actually put them out there. But Big Jawhdin Podcast episode motherfucking 48. That was For the Love of Hip Hop. My guy, the baby. Shout out to the baby. Yeah, man. I mean, oh man. Speaking of the baby, all right, the baby. I fuck with you, but it's kind of getting sticky over here, my guy. Like, I mean, come on. You didn't have to go for Danny. You did not have to go for Danny. That was like my crush. That was definitely my crush. So it took a lot for me to move past that. You got my bitch. I'm kidding. He said, hey, whoa, Danny, I didn't mean that. No, you're not my bitch. You're not even a bitch. But nah, man. Shout out to the baby. Shout out to Danny Lee. I hope you guys are happy. I hope you guys had a good Christmas. Hope everybody had a good Christmas. It's the fucking Big Jawhdin Podcast, episode motherfucking 48. CEO status, nigga. The fuck? You a peasant. You just a consumer, nigga. Ay! Come on, man. Come on. Quit playing. You see the polo. You see a fresh. You see the freshness. You see the line. You see the crispness. You see the tattoo. CEO status. You can get a face tattoo when you doing what you supposed to do. Hey, let me put that in the rap. You can get a tattoo when you're doing what you're supposed to do, man. You know what I'm saying, man? They say, don't get a face tattoo because you're not going to get a job. Shut up, nigga. Damn, niggas always love to. That's exactly what Cat Williams was talking about. You niggas, white people would. Oh man, that's awesome. I wish I could get that. Mother, I wish I didn't give a fuck about my life enough to get that. Ah, but nah, man, I got the face tattoo because I'm turned up. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing about it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. I'm really saucing in this shit. I'm really doing this shit. Like. A lot of niggas is just going to work every day. You know what I'm saying? That's not enough for me. That ain't enough for me. Competing with these corporate people is not enough for me. Because you want to know who's going to win every time? The white man. And you want to know what's going to make you mad and get you fired? By getting mad at the white man. And you know what I'm saying? That's corporate. I get it. I get the game. I'm only staying at this level in corporate. I don't want to deal with you niggas. Like, I don't want to deal with you niggas. I'm not doing that shit. I was going to do that shit. I'm not dealing with these corporate niggas. Fuck y'all. Fuck all of you corporate motherfuckers. Y'all can have that shit. Go get that shit. If you feel like that's what you need to do, go do it. I have something I want to do, leave behind for my kids. Come on now. Who's hiring their kids? Me, bitch. I'm lit. Ah, Slack, we lit. I might hire my dog. Slack, you want a job? Come on now, I'm a CEO. Who want a job? Hit me up if you want a job. Come work for the Big Jawhdin podcast. Come help me with my music. Better with Time Productions LLC is going into fruition motherfucking January 5th. I love myself. I love you all as well, but I love myself more. I love you, Slack. I love my kids. I love everybody out there. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to every single motherfucking body who's listening, who's watching the Big Jawhdin podcast. Shout out to every single one of you motherfuckers who subscribe. We're giving away shit next year. It's not only going to be on a holiday. It's not only going to be on a holiday. I got to give out something just to celebrate. You know what I mean? I'm a giving guy. I'm just a giving guy. I like to see other people smile. That's why I got a podcast, because I like to make people smile. That's why I'm a jokester, because I like to make people smile. This nigga sneezing. This nigga, you got coronavirus? You better back the fuck up. But yeah, other than that, thank you very much for tuning in to the Big Jawhdin podcast, episode motherfucking 48. I probably said that 20 times today. I love you all, but I love myself more. And I wish everybody success. I wish everybody go into business themselves. No matter what it is, no matter what you think, it ain't a dumb, there's no such thing as a dumb idea. Go try, figure that shit out, and then let me know if it's a dumb idea. Otherwise, it's not a dumb idea until you try. You say, that was a dumb idea. Make the podcast. Do the music. What else will I do next? What else will these two hands and this brain do next? Come on, man. Big Jawhdin podcast episode motherfucking 48. Go listen to, what's that motherfucking song called? Doing a Lot. Go stream that shit on SoundCloud right motherfucking now. Hey, I love you all. We networking all next year, so tap in. BigJawhdinPodcast@gmail.com. Tap the fuck in. You already know the fucking vibes. Hit me up if you're trying to pull up. And I don't make me be that guy to just hit you up. I don't want to hit people up. But anybody's open to pull up. I don't really give a fuck. But yeah, thank you very much for tuning in to the Big Jawhdin podcast. We love you all. I keep saying we like it's not only me. I love it though. But yeah, enjoy. Happy holidays. Happy New Year's. If you didn't have a good holiday, hit me up and I'll try to do something. And New Year's, I got the kids, so I love that I get to go in. Shut the fuck up, nigga. I'm about to come. I love that I get to go and do that with the kids, man. I like going into New Year's with the kids. I'm not mad at it. Of course, would I like to have not have the kids? Yes. But I want the kids New Year's. It doesn't matter. We're going to turn up. We're going to have the party. You know, I already party with my kids. I bring the club to my kids. We always do this thing to where, like, I set the lights and because I got, like, lights around the house. To where I can set, apartment. Sorry. Don't you hate when niggas say house when they really live in an apartment? Oh, God, me too. But I got this room right here. It's like my creative room. And we, party. It turns into a club at night with the kids is here. So always got to give them that good feeling of dancing and being happy. You know what I mean? That's just what I focus on that a lot. But other than that, that's, enough about me and my kids. I hope you and your kids are doing well. I hope you and your family are doing well. Big Jawhdin podcast, episode 48. I'm getting the fuck up out of here. Niggas want me to watch the football game, and I think it's over. So, slack. Big Jawhdin slack. Big skinny jeans. You already know the fucking vibes. Quit playing with me, man. I'm out of here. This shit is gone. I mean, niggas can't say bye to save them lives. Bro, it take 10 minutes for a nigga to say bye. I'm sorry, y'all. I love you. You all. I'll see you next week on the Big Jawhdin podcast. Slack.